Hey guys, it's Halloween, and it's only appropriate that I show a Halloween box set or horror box set. This is called Thriller, and it's a complete series, 14 DVDs, a ton of bonus features on this as well, a lot of commentaries. Um, uh, what else besides the commentaries they have? So it's 27 new audio commentaries from a variety of people. And then there's extensive promotional and production stills, rare episode promos, the Thriller series promos, isolated music scores for select episodes from composers Jerry Goldsmith and Morton Stevens. So there's 50 hours of special features, and then there's, 14, about 14 hours worth of roughly of episodes on here. Should be right. 14 DVDs. No, yeah, 14. Oh, I'm sorry, 14 DVDs. That's a lot more than that. I don't know what the total runtime on this is. 56 hours, not including the special features. So 56 hours of runtime and then 50 hours of special features. There's a lot on here. Each episode's about an hour long. That's how long they ran, but there was commercials. So about 49, 50 minutes, something like that per episode, and they were pretty cool. Stephen King says it's the best horror series ever put on television. That says something. Really cool. The acting in this stuff is great. A lot of it from about I don't know exactly where, maybe the second or third season on. No, I take it back. About the middle of the first season, there was only 2 seasons. Why, I don't know. There's only 2 seasons. It should have been more. Really good stuff here. But from about the second season on, maybe halfway through the first, it became more of a gothic look. But to me, it was always sort of gothically staged. The houses looked very gothic. I mean, this thing was shot in the late 50s, early 60s. About 1960, I guess, is where the first episode was shot. But shot in that year, but made to look much older. The houses, the dress, and so on, for the most part, with a few exceptions, was older. You've got everything from ghosts to murderers, a wide variety of tales. And they come from the minds of such masterful writers as Edgar Allan Poe, Robert Bloch, who wrote Psycho, and Cornell Woodrich, who wrote Rear Window, and include numerous cursed paintings, supernatural mirrors, a demonic tailor suit, and much more. Again, 56 hours worth of episodic stuff, and then 50 hours worth of special features. So 106 hours approximately of entertainment here for you. And it's great stuff. Yeah, you got that right. Boris Karloff is the intro. He's our guide, much like Rod Serling was on Twilight Zone. He is here for Thriller. And he's in some of the episodes, as you can see here on the back. He's in, I think, 4 or 5 episodes of the series. So pretty cool stuff. Who's in these episodes? Well, it's funny you should ask. They have a list here of some of them. William Shatner, Rip Torn, Robert Vaughn, Richard Kiel, Tom Poston, Leslie Nielsen, Richard Chamberlain, Werner Klemperer, Colonel Clint, Marlo Thomas, of That Girl fame, Natalie Schaefer, who was, Natalie, Lovey Howell on Gilligan's Island, Natalie Schaefer. Mary Tyler Moore, who was Mary Tyler Moore. Cloris Leachman, who played with Mary Tyler Moore. Russell Johnson, who I believe was the professor on Gilligan's Island. Edward Platt, Richard Long, who played a bunch of stuff, Nanny the Professor. He was a professor. He played in other things too. Elizabeth Montgomery from Bewitched. Ellen Napier, who was in a bunch of stuff, and I can't remember any of them, but when I see him, I'll be able to. Donna Douglas, who was Ellie Mae Clampett. Marion Ross, you may remember from Happy Days, Mrs. C. Ursula Andress, and many more. So those are all pretty well good names. Very good acting in this series. I'm showing this for a reason. So you've got the 7 different seasons here. But notice what I did with the plastic. I left the plastic on this thing, along with the sticker. I wanted to keep it on. It was pretty tight. I just took a knife and sliced it really closely along the lines here so you can get everything out of here really easily. They come out easily, go back in easily. Don't disturb the plastic. I wanted to keep this nice because I figured it would be a good collector's item. Yeah, it includes all 57 episodes remastered and loaded with exclusive bonus features, 27 audio commentaries, rare episodes, and so on and so forth. I'm going to take offers on this. I'm needing some space. I'm going to watch through these here in the next, few weeks, couple weeks. And I've already seen most of them, but I want to make sure that anything I'm not positive I've seen, that I make sure I watch. And then I'm going to put it for sale. Now, before you offer me $20 for this, or even 50, you better go out to eBay and see what it's selling for. And once you do that, and you have a pretty good understanding of what this sells for and why, go ahead and make me an offer. But don't do it until you check out the pricing. Check and see if you can find it on Amazon through some third party someplace. It is out of print. I doubt they'll print it again, but I could be wrong. Yeah, see what you want to offer for it. If the offer is interesting, I will consider selling this. Otherwise, I'll hold on to it. So let me know. It's Thriller. It's a bunch of episodes, over 14 DVDs. A lot of extras on this. See, all of them have extras. You get a bunch of episodes. So here's about 10 episodes per DVD. I'm sorry, per case. These open up, and then you've got a little summary of what it was, when the original air date was, who's in it, and so on. So I'll give you an example here. Here's, let's see, Waxworks. A wax museum owner showcases unusually entrancing lifelike exhibits that cast a spell over some of the visitors. Macabre story was later remade with Christopher Lee as part of the anthology horror film The House That Dripped Blood. You've got audio commentary by the director and one of the actors, I believe, and an isolated music score by Morton Stevens. Let's see, we're going to do another one here. The Hollow Watcher. A very unusual scarecrow proves to be the main obstacle in a young woman's plan to kill her father-in-law. Again, audio commentary. These discs are pretty well spotless. If they were played, they were played once. So you've got pristine discs all the way through. I'm always very careful with my stuff. It's basically went from the shelf to the DVD player, actually to a Blu-ray player, and then back on the shelf. I'm make sure this is in here. Best way is to set it down and try to do it. I think it already is. Oh, there we go. I would like to hear a little snap to make sure. Yeah, good stuff. And like I said, Boris Karloff appears in some of these. Love the intros to these. They're always interesting. Yeah, just really good stuff. Yeah, there we go. It goes like that. Maybe I'll go back and go like this. There's one stubborn one that I didn't pull out, but that's okay. That's it. Thriller. Highly recommend it. If you like the Twilight Zone, the Outer Limits, things like that, I think you'll like Thriller. I think it's better acted than most, but that's my opinion. All right, guys. Happy Halloween.